Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you all are fine. Let's begin our class subject Social Studies chapter The Earth in Space. Student, this is our recapitulation class. Solar System. Solar System is made up of Sun and 8 planets that move around the Sun in space. You can see in this picture 8 planets are revolving around the Sun. Atmosphere. Earth is surrounded by atmosphere, which is made of layers of air that keep all living things alive. Space. Space is the vast darkness beyond the earth and sky. There is no light or air in space, but there are millions of stars and planets millions of kilometers away from Earth. We can see the stars at night. The Earth, the Sun, and the Moon are all part of the solar system. You can see in this picture the Earth is moving around the Sun and the Moon is moving around the Earth. The sun is a very bright star. It is made up of very hot gases and it gives us heat and light. It is much bigger than the Earth and planets. The Earth, it is a planet. It is not fixed in one place. It spins in an anti-clockwise direction. It also moves around the Sun. The shape of the Earth is a sphere. The moon is smaller than the earth. It has no light of its own. Its light is a reflection of the sun's light. The moon is called the earth's natural satellite. The spinning movement of the earth causes day and night. It is day in that part of earth which faces the sun. It is night on the other side that faces away from the sun. Land and water. The surface of the earth is made up of land and water. 70% of the earth is covered with water while 30% of it is land. Now I will define you landforms. Coast. The area where the land meets the sea at the same level is called the coast. Mountains. Mountains are higher and steeper than hills. They are made from rocks and earth. Hills. A hill is the land that is shorter and rounder than mountains. Hills are generally covered with grass. Oceans. Large areas of water on the earth are called oceans. Seas. Smaller areas of water are called seas. Sea water is salty. Lakes. A body of water surrounded by land on all sides is called a lake. Valley. The lowland between the hills or mountains is called a valley. Plateau. A high area of land that is flat on the top is called a plateau. Plains. Flatlands at lower levels are called plains. Deserts. Sandy and rocky area of land is called desert, where almost no rainfall occurs. Island. An island is a piece of land surrounded by water. Rivers. A river is a natural flowing water course, usually fresh water flowing towards an ocean, sea, lake, or another river. Now it's time to give you homework. Write meanings of the following words in your notebook. Planet. A planet is a heavenly body that moves in an oval orbit around a star. Solid, not liquid or hollow, with no gaps or spaces. Reflection. The throwback of light, heat or sound from one surface to another surface. Satellite. A satellite is a small object that orbits or revolves around a larger object in space. Fill in the blanks. A dash is high flat land. The area where the land meets the sea at the same level is called the dash. A naturally flowing water body of fresh water is called a dash. A small area of land surrounded by water is called a dash. A sandy place without much water is called a dash. A water body that has land on all its sides is called a dash. True or false? A plain is low, flat land. Dirty water damages plant and animal life. Rivers flow from the sea to the land. Mountains are higher than hills. Moon is a planet where we live. Earth goes around the moon all the time. The sun is a very bright star. Read the chapter thoroughly and do this work in your notebooks. Allah Hafiz.